Hello and welcome to a new Let's Play series. In this series we're going to be looking at XCOM 2. I'm MJ86 and I hope you enjoy looking at what you are looking at. This is an old game, for those of you who do not know. For those of you who do, then you should hopefully know what it's all about. This is one of the games that I kind of tend to fall back on every now and then. It's quite enjoyable. I've never actually managed to play it all the way through though, so hopefully we will see what happens in the actual game this time round. So we're going to jump straight into it. So we're going to go for a new game. We're going to go for I'll stick with veteran because I don't want to get smashed too badly. I've not played this in a while. I don't want the tutorial. I might reduce the beginner video because I don't need to know that. Subtitles, fine. We're going to enable Iron Man, which means I can't save in the middle of a match, which means I'm not going to be able to do save skimming. Save skimming is the act of saving the game, and then if you lose a troop or what have you in the field, you just reload back and try to replay that. We're going to avoid doing that. The DLC, we're going to enable. So look, what's this? War of the Chosen. So I wanna have that. Updates and integrates XCOM 2 downloadable content to the War of the Chosen expansion. Enables this integration for balanced gameplay experience. Blah blah blah. Okay, so we've got 3 DLCs here. Prior to the big expansion of the War of the Chosen, you would have these two. But since then, they've not really scaled very well with how the story plays out in War of the Chosen. So by taking this one, these two are grayed out, and that's generally the better way of doing it. So we're going to go forward with this.
Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
Timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please.
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time. Did you say something? You're one of those. You must understand, I had no choice.
Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Excitement
continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
In keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate the benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow. Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher.
60 seconds. Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Okay, so that is the story as we begin.
The aliens have had long enough to establish their peaceful enclaves within the city centers. It's time we move in and show them the fight isn't over yet. We're deploying to hit a high-profile target, one that they won't be able to cover up so easily. Move to secure the target site and eliminate any hostile contacts in the area.
So for those of you who do not know, that this is a game where the premise is that we've had an alien invasion in the world and the aliens won. They are now occupying our planet, and it is our job as the commander to kick them off. So here we go. You do so, it's got a mixture of base building and RPG elements. With a real-time strategy layer over the top,
Menace 1-5.
if you like.
We have a fix on the target.
So,
Move to place the X4 charges at the
here we go.
designated position.
Truppensammlung wird aktiviert.
Okay, so we start each round in XCOM 2 in concealment, which means they don't know where I am. So I'm going to want to try and get myself into positions that I can ambush them if possible.
Rücke zu Zielkoordinaten vor.
Hopefully I don't run into any civilians. That's cool. Right, I'm not going to worry about putting him in Overwatch just yet, because I know that there's nobody along those lines. I'm trying to get myself into decent cover positions. That's fine. We'll double move these guys, as I know the enemy isn't there.
On the move. Solid copy.
Now, some of these people, all of these individuals, they all have names. They will have classes as we go on, and they will have stats to go with that, which we can also manipulate. And even down to their image, we can manipulate that as well. Just not at this point in time. I'm wondering if maybe I should attack. They're going to be up here, so I'm wondering if maybe I should go with that one. I'll go with 2 guys this side and 2 guys up the stairs.
Scatto.
So you guys stick there.
Double time.
And you stick here.
Rolling out.
Da drüben hat sich was bewegt.
Right, okay, so we can hear that there's something up here. I'm expecting them to be there anyway.
Verstanden, bin unterwegs.
This is where we're going to see the aliens, I think. Yep, there we go.
Wir sind aufgeflogen. These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces.
Didn't quite get the drop on them.
They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable. The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
There's our objective.
-5, you're near the target position.
Now, if I'd seen these guys before I'd moved, then I would have been able to have got an ambush on them, which gives you a decent bit of bonus to your damage and what have you, but I wasn't able to do that. Probably because I've rushed in. Now, this is also not a great situation because there's a lot more of them than there are of me. 69% is not a good odd for damage. Need someone to help out. I could do with that being you, maybe. Where can you go? I'm in hell of a position here. I'm wondering whether to just withdraw a bit.
Understood. Moving out.
Right, here's what we're gonna do. So this guy's got a yellow icon on his shield and down here, as opposed to the red. That means there's going to be an advantage because I've flanked him. And it negates his cover is not currently in play. I don't know if that's necessarily a great position, because if he goes there then pardon me. Right, we're going to put you on Overwatch, which means anybody that moves is going to get shot. This guy is actually going to come down here again, I think. And I shall cover him with...
Okay.
This guy.
Disable.
Let's go for the shot. Okay, cool.
Hostile neutralized.
There's one down. Just get yourself down there in the corner. Oh man, how the hell did he get you there? Sometimes the RNG on this is a bit dodgy. You do get weird shots where you'll miss stuff that's almost certainly going to hit, and they'll hit things that most certainly they wouldn't hit. It's just kind of how it is. You've got to be prepared to lose people, although really you don't want to, because it's expensive to get soldiers, and as they level up they also get better. Oh crikey, I forgot that they were on the watch. Yeah, that was my fault. Okay, I can't make mistakes like that. You.
Enemy eliminated.
Let's go here, maybe. Or here. go here because there's full cover there. And this guy is probably going to run up here. There's only 20% chance of me hitting them, so you're in Overwatch. There's a guy up here that I need to worry about, as well as these two guys. This guy here is a problem. What can I do with this guy? Apparently, somebody's gonna have... Oh, come on! You didn't even have any cover. Right, 70% chance with no cover. That's it. So he's dropped an item. It'd be nice if I could get that item.
Target still up.
If I remember correctly,
That was close.
Overwatch lets you take. It lets you take actions against people who are moving. No, one dead. That's not good. But it comes at a reduced accuracy. I got a funny feeling she's going to die as well. Wow.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
So really and truthfully, this first mission I should be able to do without losing anybody, but yeah, that's not gone to plan. He is not in a position where he can help anyone. And neither are you. This is really poor planning by myself. Can I get myself into a decent position at some point? Right, I'm going to run up here. Put myself into poor cover. And then put myself on Overwatch. This person here, nobody's got Overwatch active, so I'm going to run to... No way, I'm just going to use a frag grenade to kill you. Frag grenades remove the ability to loot the bodies, so they're not great to use. But, that's all I've got right now. Right, this guy's going to get stuck either way, so you go here. Oh, dear me. And because he was hit, the Overwatch was removed, so that guy was able to move over and kill him. This is going very, very poorly.
We may have to adjust our approach.
Yeah, what he's saying is we may have to run away.
Bin schon dabei.
Right, I've into scope.
Ich habe hier was Nettes.
.26 is not good odds. Man, I'm just not getting good drops on these people at all. This could be over before it even begins, you know, guys. Apparently his cover meant nothing. This is awful.
Enemies down.
So that guy's bleeding out, which means I need to pick him up and basically run with him to save him. I've got a set amount of turns. He's got 2 more turns left until he dies.
Ready to engage. I got nothing.
No pressure, it's all on you, girl. I can't believe how badly this mission's going. This is the tutorial mission. He's dead. I'm not going to get to him in time. I'm just going to keep trying to shoot him. So that seems the only way that I'm actually doing any damage. The Overwatch isn't working. Oh, here we go. Crikey. He's dead. And he's lost the scope as well.
Moving out.
I'm gonna survive with one person, I think.
Good riddance.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts.
So bad.
Scanners are clear.
Okay.
-15,
I've never
we have a limited
never
window
done this
to
mission
act
so
before
bad
Advent
ever.
responds. We need
So,
to get those
yeah.
charges planted on the double.
This is bodes well for the future of this campaign.
-15, rendezvous at the extraction point.
It's easier to lose rookies than it is to lose veterans,
Status
but
confirmed.
still it's a
Squad is clear.
bit bad.
Detonating charges.
So, that was a poor rating. It couldn't have gotten any worse, really. Everybody was wounded. And ultimately 3 people died. Crikey. That was poor.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless crimes until the entire world burns around them. We are grateful to the Elders for their support in ending this menace once and for all.
Rookie Palmer, she did that all herself. That was just a little bit of a propaganda speech that they usually go off on about after each mission. We're not going to listen to that.
This one was ugly, Commander. Losses like that cost us more than just manpower.
Right, okay. So what should have happened is all 4 should have survived, and they would have all been promoted at this point. Whereby I then managed to get a class unlocked. So,
just like it sounds,
there you
our
go. She's a
sharpshooters
sniper.
engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Okay, so that just tells you what's going on there. And then this is the 2 trees they can take out of. So sniper and gunslinger. Gunslingers are more to do with the pistol. Sniper is obviously more to do with the sniper. Generally, you probably get. It's probably best to do a mixture of both. The gunslinger can be really powerful, but so too can the sniper. And we'll go from there. Right, let me show you. I can memorialize these guys if I want to. Just take pictures.
Is a powerful tool. Just ask Advent's propaganda
for the
machine.
simple fact that
I say
you
it's time we turn
you'll
it
see them in a
against
minute.
By spreading the word of our soldiers' exploits in combat, we can
Let's take a photo of
bolster
him.
morale throughout the resistance.
I'll show you now. These little photos that you take, you can do all sorts of weird poses and stuff. They actually show up in the missions as well, which is quite cool. Okay, so continue. We've looted a scope. Oh, I thought I dropped that. I guess because I finished the mission, I get it still. And I've got some corpses. So, this is our
Commander
base.
to the research labs.
This is a ship that was... it was an advent ship, which is the alien species. And in the first XCOM, you built a base underground. This is a ship that moves around. The idea is that you're on the move, so you should hopefully not get caught.
I can see the allure of the Advent Therapy Clinic. A few minutes
so
under the knife, and you've got a clean bill of
this is the
health.
part of the game where
Too bad you need a
you
chip to get in.
have a little bit of base building. So I've got these here. These 12 slots. I can use these to build things. And I've also got a couple of other rooms that I can use. So if we go to the bar / memorial.
We can to honor our fallen soldiers.
There's one of the
Commander.
pictures we took.
It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their
It's quite cool
respects.
because you got like, you see your people around the ship doing what they want to do. There's a couple of nods to the last game. We've got pictures there of people that were in the last game, the ships and what have you. Over here is the fallen soldiers. Soldiers. So you can see these guys. And you just get to see a little bit of information about them. It's a cool little touch.
Commander to the
Okay,
research
so that's
labs.
pretty much all the use there. Let's go to the research lab.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
Okay, so this is where we do our research. You can view scientists. I've got no scientists other than him, so he's always going to be in our base. We can pick research that we want to do. So there's a very in-depth research tech tree in this game, and I can't really remember what does what, so that's fine. I know this is a part of one of the DLCs. I think it's the Alien Hunters DLC. These weapons are quite cool. As you can see, there's a lot of lore written behind each of these different types of research, and when you research them, you get a lot of info. It's really quite impressive, the amount of stuff that they've got in there. And you can see the estimated time. That will change based on how many scientists you have, so it's going to take me 10 days now, but say I had 2 scientists, it might take me 6 days. So, at the moment, it's not telling me I need to really research anything in particular. I'm going to go with modular weapons, because it takes 3 days. This one here comes with a cost of 2 Advent Trooper corpses, which we picked up 2 corpses in the last mission, so we can pay for that. But sometimes you'll have ones that you can't research there then and there because you don't have the prerequisite costs. We're going to go with this, modular weapons, and that will give us slots on our weapons that we can add things such as the scope that we picked up.
I'll send word when a complete report is
Now they're
available.
going to ask me to go to here. I know that because it's got an orange line around it, so we're going to click here.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
Okay, so this is the engineering bay. Same as the research. You've got a pool of engineers that you can use. Engineers are slightly more required, or definitely more required than scientists. Scientists just speed up how you research things. These guys will help you run your base. They'll help you do all sorts of stuff, which we'll get into as we go. I can view my engineers. I've not got any of them just yet. My inventory, so that's all the stuff that I've picked up out of battles and what have you. So we've got all of these different stuff, bits and bobs. I can build facilities and I can build items. Now I know that I'm going to want to build
Some of these
items.
things can make in combat, Commander.
I'm going to want to build a medkit.
With a few supplies,
And I'm probably going to build a flashbang and a smoke grenade. These will help me in the combat. As with the research, it's got nice little bits of blurb. Got a cost to everything and an estimated time it's going to take you to build things. These things cost me nothing, no time at all. They're instantaneous, but some things will take you a little bit longer to build. We just come out of this window.
But I've made headway interfacing our equipment
Now,
with the alien
you can
technology
build
still embedded in our
facilities
ship.
through this interface
Most of the
here,
primary
or I can go in
systems
through it this
are
way.
now operating on some combination of our technology and theirs.
Now, what's
My hope
interesting
is to use the
is
best of both worlds to come up with something new, something
you've
the
got
aliens
different
won't expect.
rooms here. So the ones that are outlined in white are the ones that I can build in currently, or I can do something with currently. Can't do anything with that one. It's locked, as it says here. They're all alien debris, except for this one, alien machinery, and the exposed power coil. Exposed power coils give you extra power to the item that's built there. These are pretty much useful for things such as power units. So I'm going to put a power supply there, and that will supply power to this, and this, and it'll have a boost because of the power coil. And what you want to do is,
There's room for
if you've got
facilities on board the Adventure, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space
stuff
for
already in
construction.
these slots, you can empty them first, which is going to take time. But the alien debris will give you supplies. Alien machinery gives you supplies and alien alloys, which they're kind of needed for other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and build a... I don't want to build a... I don't want to build a power supply
Commander,
there.
I'm going to need more help on the engineering team before I can start clearing out some of these other rooms.
Really? Is that...
We should recruit an engineer.
That's all I can... I'm not going to build that because I wanted to build a laboratory just to kind of help. Right, we're going to ignore that for now. This is my armory. So in here, you get to see your soldiers, if I can say it correctly. So this is a list of all my soldiers that I've got. I can recruit people. Memorial will take me to the bar, I believe, yeah. And then you've got view photos, which are the photos that we've taken. If I want to recruit people, I can just go here and I can recruit the peeps that I want. Let's have a look at my soldiers. So the cool thing with this game is I can go in, so Amanda Palmer, here she is. I can flick through all of these different people. Where's Amanda? There she is. So it'll tell you how many missions she's been on, how many kills she's done, and all the different stats here. PCS is a combat simulator or something, personal combat simulator, I think. It's a little upgrade you can put in these people. Personal combat sims, yeah. So you pop them in there when you unlock them. Combat intelligence is genius, which means she's gonna gain ability points quite quickly, so she's gonna be quite cool to have and keep. A bond, they can create bonds. She's not going to create bonds with anybody because she hasn't been with anybody yet.
As they complete combat missions together, their compatibility will grow and can
then this is where
eventually
their
develop into a
abilities are,
lasting
and if they
bond.
gain any negative traits, they'll also pop up here. You can look again into this stuff here, and you can change the loadout. So if I want her to have anything else, then I can do so. I can upgrade weapons. This will show all of the weapons available, but it'll say, you know, Grenadier can only use that, a Ranger can only use that, etc, etc. And the armor. So there's Kevlar armor, which is what she's got on now, or I can give her this armor, or I can, you know, as we go, we can unlock more. So, I've given her a new set of armor. At the moment, these two offer exactly the same stats. So I'm going to go with this. This is part of one of the DLCs, the Resistance Fighters stuff. I can customize this character, as I can customize all of them. So, character info. You can change the names, biographies, nationalities, genders, voice, attitudes. The attitude literally just changes how they stand around and what they do. Then you can go in, you can change their faces. you can change like loads of stuff on here. It's really quite impressive. This girl is going to be my sniper, so I'm gonna want her. I'm thinking of maybe sticking her with the recon hood, actually. Obviously none of this is required at all in any way, shape or form. It's just fluff, just to kind of make things a little bit, I don't know, if you want to play with the backstory a bit. Can't get a lower face prop with that, so maybe a better... We'll stick you with a little bit of war paint there. You can select between the different types of armor. I'm actually going to go and equip this woman with the normal Kevlar, because let me just do that first then. So torso is going to be, I'm going to go with the recon stuff, which is this stuff that's got the webbing on it.
I never got around to asking you, Doctor, but what exactly did you do before the invasion?
At one time, I was employed as a biochemist in the pharmaceutical industry, mainly researching vaccine production techniques.
Oh.
Because of my background, I was rounded
You can
up
spend
by
an
Advent
absolute
and put to work
lifetime
in one of the very first gene therapy clinics.
going through all of
I
this.
saw firsthand what their technology is capable of. For better or
Oh, and I
worse.
keep on
I'd
just
say we're lucky to have
getting
you
it
with
wrong.
us.
I appreciate the sentiment.
It's a little bit finicky, as you can see. Let's give us some decent legs. That seems to go. You can give them tattoos. That's the wrong arm. She's gonna have a snake wrap. And it's going to be in black. Why, I don't know. That's just what she's done. You can put prints on these things. So she is somebody who you want a digital. That's quite cool, right? And then you can change the colors of stuff. I mean, the customization on this game is pretty awesome. As it was in the first. So you get the kind of gist that I'm going for. She's my little recon lady. That's quite cool, the fact that you got the Canadian badge on the back there. That seems to be floating, but that's fine. I wanted to give you face paint, didn't I? I'll go with that. And she's also got... I'm spending way too much time doing this. I do apologize, guys. But this gives you a good idea as to like what you can do, I suppose. Right, you got an eyebrow ring, just because you felt like it. Okay, so this is her. You can also customize their weapons. At the moment, this is a pretty poo weapon, so you're just going to get minimal customization. There you go. They will look different as well, the weapons, as you upgrade them to different types of weapons and when you add things on them, such as scopes and what have you. Right, I'm not going to worry about customizing anybody else right now because I've spent far too much time doing that. What I might do is I might go ahead and customize them in another episode, separate, not another episode, sorry, I might do it behind the lines. So then when we play the next episodes, you'll have an already set pool of people that I can use that I've customized already. Unless, of course, you would like to watch me do that, then please let me know. Otherwise, we're going to get straight on with the next mission, with exception to showing you very quickly. We've got this one here.
For most of our soldiers, the living quarters on board the Avenger are a step up from the conditions they've had to live with on the ground.
This is living quarters. Again, you get to see all your people around doing bits and bobs. This is where you get to see who you've got on your ship. Again, it's just got everything's kind of made just to make it look like it's believable. You've all, you know, this is a real kind of thing. Captain's quarters, or commander's quarters rather. This is where I suppose you would sleep. You are the commander after all. And here you get to view your objectives, which I've not got any just yet. The Avenger report, so this will tell you what is going on. I've got all these things taking up power, and what's going on. And the XCOM archives, this lets you look at all the different archival I don't know, lore excerpts. Right, here we go.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Okay.
Commander, we're attempting contact with a local resistance faction known as the Reapers. These people like to keep a very low profile, so it may take some time before we hear back. While we're waiting, it might be worthwhile to scan the area for additional supplies and resources. You never know what we may find out there. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Okay, so this is the map overview of the world. You slowly make your way around it. So this is a mission that's popped up. It's going to take me 5 days to investigate it, and it's going to give me supplies. So we're going to investigate that because we want some supplies. That's our Avenger. That's our base. Currently, we've got South Africa unlocked.
The Avenger's remote scanning capabilities will help us search.
We're going to
the
scan
area
for the 5 days.
or other
So that'll get us our
It's going to take some
supplies.
time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
The outcome of this research can only further our
As
advantage.
time is progressing, as I'm scanning, things are also happening in the world. So we've now managed to get our research sorted. So I can either carry on or assign you research. I don't know why you would ever want to carry on. You're normally going to add new research. This will give you all the blurb here, which I will not give you. If you really want to read it, you can pause here and read that. Otherwise, I'm going to carry on. And then this will tell me weapon upgrades are available. So next I can go for something else. Do I want to get magnetic weapons, which will unlock better weapons? But look at that, that's a hell of a long time to research that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to learn hybrid materials,
that our highest priority,
which will help with armor.
Dr. Shen's constant vigil over my activities
Now we're
is
going to move
starting
back
to
into
wear
here
thin.
and carry on with the scanning.
Strategic resource
Okay, so now this is
located.
finished. 63 supplies, that's great. So I'm going to click OK on there, and then another one's popped up, which is going to 8 days, and it's going to give me rookies. That's cool, because I've just lost a lot of rookies. So things might happen whilst this is going on. So I might get attacked, I might, you know, all sorts of stuff will happen, but you'll see as we go. Now before I start scanning, I'm just going to go back, because I'm going to see if that enables me to actually build anything better than... There we go. Right, so I can't build this because I haven't got enough supplies for it. But that's fine. One of these is better than the other, and I can't remember which one it is. Training center allows soldiers to establish stronger bonds with their fellow soldiers and purchase additional tactical abilities. Right, the Guerrilla School, if I remember, allows you to choose the specialization of each of your members or your soldiers. The training center allows you to unlock stuff. I'm gonna go with the training center.
Work on the new facility right away, Commander.
That's gonna take me 12
I'll
days.
send word when it's up and running.
Now, if I had an engineer, I could put an engineer in here and it'll increase the speed, but I don't, so it's just going to be her doing it. So it's going to take some time. So here we go. Let's try and get some rookies.
Commander,
up here we
as
go.
the resistance continues to grow, we'll
So
have
we've got a new
chance
target
of finding
acquired.
openings to strike back at Advent.
These are generally good
As
to
it
try in
is,
action if
we've
you
already
can.
identified a
So,
potential
I'm
target
going to
to
get an
disrupt
engineer
the
out of this,
alien's
so we're going to go
operations in
and
this region.
jump in.
Our window of opportunity is
Later on, you'll get an
move
option
fast.
between 3 targets. At the moment, I've only got 1 because this is just starting out, so we'll go with this. Okay, so we've got a bunch of troops. Now I can decide to remove this guy and I'll put somebody else in there. I can't use Amanda because she's wounded. It's going to take her another 4 days. Let's take Sydney Morris with us. I think maybe that was the same person. Okay, so I'm going to give Captain Norway here. I'm hoping that's Norwegian. Sorry if I got that wrong. You're going to have a medkit. And you are going to have flashbang. And you are going to have smoke. Just to try and help us on this mission. You can also build items and what have you from this part. If I want to quickly just build stuff up and what have you. We're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to run straight into the mission.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Okay, so I can run back to the Avenger if I want to, if I've messed up something. Or I can begin the mission, which is what we're going to do.
We've been given a prime opportunity to disrupt Advent's operations and delay their...
Okay, I can listen to this guy blabbering on, or I can just click the button and go. So we're going to click the button and go.
Tour the actual field, and we're going to make sure he never leaves there alive. Once you hit the ground, find our target and eliminate him as quickly as possible. Menace 1-5, we're tracking the Advent General and his escorts, but we don't have an exact fix on their location. Sweep the area and eliminate the target along with any other hostiles that stand in your way.
Which way do I want to go? We're going to go up this way.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Now, rather than just dying like I did in the last one, I'm going to be a little bit more careful about how I go about things here.
Time to murder.
I don't want to expose myself.
Got it covered.
So I'm going to just pop this guy. In fact, you can go by there. Right, alien activity. They're going to have a go. Okay, next we're going to run you over to here.
Moving out. Scanning.
Oh, I don't want you to do that. I want you to go there.
Affirmative, moving out.
Try and keep everybody together as a group. Right, okay, I've spotted someone.
Some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion. Their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
So I know those guys aren't going to be able to see me, so I'm just going to run over to here. And I'm going to set up an ambush.
Got it covered.
I've got the 2 guys on Overwatch just in case they do decide to get funny with me. Now, if I was to try and charge through, that's going to alert the enemy. Because I'm going to make a noise, because they're just going to kick the door open. But because I'm stood next to the door, I can open it. And that's going to be done stealthily. Which means I should be able to move you into
Orders
here.
confirmed. Moving out.
Without there being an issue. I've spotted. They've spotted me too. God damn it. Okay, so we've got right, this guy's gonna go here. I'm gonna kill this guy here. So I'm negating his cover.
Enemy down.
As you can see, as the game progresses, you come across more and more types of enemies. I don't really want to expose myself to anything nasty here. Let me see where you can go. me just try and shoot him, see what happens.
Adjusting sights. Closing on target position now.
Let's go. Let's just kill this thing. Let's go to there because I've got a full shield. 36 isn't great odds, so I'm going to do Overwatch and hope that it doesn't kill me. Okay, so now I've exited Overwatch. You can see on meds. They're going to start doing stuff. Oh no!
Not even close.
Right, what's this guy doing? I'm in cover, so I should hopefully be alright. Okay. This guy's raising the dead. So we've got zombie on my hands now.
No respite for the dead.
These things are a pain in the ass. However, they're very easy to kill. In the sense that all I need to do is kill this guy. Which I can do.
Moving to
just step
designated
into some
position.
full cover just in case it goes wrong. There you go. He's dead. And he's kind of like glitched into the wall, but that's fine. He can do that as much as he likes.
Closing on target position
We're going to go and pick up the item, which is an Elerium core.
I've got it.
And then we need to start making a move quite quickly.
Understood. Moving out.
Because we've got 6 turns until transport arrives to take the general away. So this is where I could end up in a spot of bother again. Right, 54%, let's go for it.
Hostile neutralized.
Nice shot.
Closing on target position now.
Right. You can't see what's going on there.
On Overwatch.
We're going to go on Overwatch. Hey, I've actually hit somebody in Overwatch. Looks like he's going to try and mind control me.
Evac! We need emergency evac! No!
It's failed, but it's panicked them. Panic is pretty rubbish because it means now that she's kind of... I can't do anything with that person. She's a bit of a liability at this point.
Rolling.
They just take random actions.
Yeah, I didn't get
so
it.
she's just hunkered down, which is fine, but she could decide to start shooting things randomly. To be honest with you, it's not always terrible. I'll get the height advantage on this shot. I probably should have overwatched, to be honest.
Not good. I'm all over
If I go up to there, I'm kind of with the group, but then I'm also not exposed to being hit, so that's fine. I've got 4 turns left, man. I need to really get down that end. I haven't got time for this. I'm in danger of losing the target. Oh boy.
We've got Advent here.
March.
They've just patrolled straight into this. Right, this guy's got a frag grenade, so I'm going to run up to here.
I'm on the move.
The odds aren't 100%, so I'm just going to throw this frag grenade. Can I get it in there?
This is for you.
It's not killed it, but the cover's gone now as well. So it should. It's exposed it. So you're dead. Which kills that. pop you behind the full cover.
Come get some. Moving to designated coordinates. Come get some.
Right, let's hopefully they're not going to just outright kill me. I think I'm going to lose this mission to just move, and I'm not.
Damn, that stings.
Man, you're behind full cover. That's one missed on the Overwatch.
The target.
I thought I had 2 people on Overwatch. Oh, that was the other person that was there. Crikey.
That all you got?
Right, we got a problem here. What's this? Flashbang grenade. I've got 3 turns to get within a decent position. I can do that if I get up here. This is hell of a risk. Let's do it.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Target neutralized. I need ammo.
On the move.
I'm just going to try and get some units there, just so when the transport does arrive, I can actually do something about it. Hopefully I don't trigger some more people.
Moving to designated coordinates.
If you throw a smoke grenade, can you cover?
Heading to that location.
You're going to come down here. I'm going to put Overwatch, and then you're going to drop a smoke, which should, hopefully,
Smoke's up.
cover both of us. Just give us a little bit of defense. Oh, how the hell did you miss that?
Adjusting aim.
Don't tell me you're going to kill her now. Yee!
I'm taking fire.
Damn right you are. This thing doesn't have any holes in it, does it? Okay, I'm gonna go for the risky move again.
Moving to position.
Oh, that's really risky. She hasn't got any ammo. Oh my goodness.
We're green to go.
That was bad. Right, you're gonna go here. And then I need another person to come down as well.
Gonna need to reload soon.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Oh my goodness me! Why don't I look if they need to have a reload first before I do these things? Gee. Right, she can fire. Don't do as I'm doing here, guys. Right, 85% chance. I mean, there's always a chance that that could have gone wrong and I wouldn't have killed them. Right, I've got 1 turn to go until these guys land, so we're going to want to have...
Heading there now.
You need to come here.
Scanning.
And you.
Moving on target location. I'm on it.
That guy's going to go up there as well.
Green to go.
I'm going to move her there because she's in cover at least somewhere, rather than not being covered anywhere. And this guy's going to come up and he's going to be in full cover there.
Will do. Advent forces.
Ah, there he is. That's the guy I want to kill.
Target identity
I'm
confirmed.
hoping
That's
he's
the
not going
general.
to disappear as soon
Take
as
him out before they can escape. We won't
this
get
transport
another shot
turns
at
up.
this.
Oh, well, one of you hit him.
Negative damage.
Don't tell me these guys are going
Advent's
to... Alright, he just
transport
needs
is
to
in
run into
position
there.
for the evac. Don't let the general escape.
No.
The Advent general is getting close to their evac
Oh!
point.
He
Don't
hasn't
let
actually
him get
escaped.
away.
Okay. Okay. Kill him. Yeah, eat that.
Target eliminated.
Chump.
Menace 1-5 kills.
I thought I was going to lose that
That's
then.
how
Right,
it's
that was
done.
close.
We have confirmation. Mission accomplished.
Okay, excellent. There we go. That's how you should do a mission. Maybe not quite that way. I still had somebody who was wounded, which wasn't great. And he did almost get away, so that wasn't great. But otherwise, that's kind of how it should go.
Memorial service is mandatory for all citizens who maintain daily contact.
There we go. So guys, I'm going to leave it here then for this video. We're just going to double check to see first what's going on here. So let's promote you.
Serving as our demolitions
Oh, here we go.
experts, the
Demolitions
Grenadiers
expert.
provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever
Grenade launcher
and wherever we
and a
need
minigun
it.
thing. They're good for destroying cover and all sorts of stuff. So these got launch grenades. They can throw grenades further in this thing. So the things like the smoke grenade and the flashbangs, if you give these to these guys, they can do a really good job with them. So that's them. Who are you?
Operating some of our most
perfect.
advanced equipment. Specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield.
So these guys are
Battlefield medic duty.
probably the most crucial of all classes. Because they get to choose between healing and reviving people, or hacking and damaging robots. Both are important, and as you get further into the game, they become more and more important. So she's going to be very useful to have.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance.
This crazy lady.
Capable of moving
She's a ranger.
independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
So she's got a combination of a shotgun and a sword. They rely on close range damage with the sword and the shotgun, and generally just moving around the battlefield like a lunatic. And then this person's going to be another ranger. Cool. Another bonded, but as you can see, they're slowly starting to bond. We've got some Illyrium cores, which is the one that we picked up off the body of the sectoid, and then we've got some more corpses.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the Resistance from the inside. It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
New objective
objective added.
Okay, so that's some guy. He just calls you every now and then. I think it's once a month, and he gives you generally objectives.
We're making progress, Commander.
He also gives you
our objectives based on the latest findings.
Excellent
or it's
work,
about
Commander.
the same time as to when
Your
you get
efforts continue to
money
bolster
and
the
what have you.
resistance movement across the globe.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I'm low on supplies. I need some
Now that we have more
supplies.
staff on the engineering
I've got
team,
Jerry
we can
O'Sullivan,
start
who's an
clearing out
engineer,
space for new facilities, Commander.
and I've got a
We
negative
should keep
trait, so
looking for
she's
more recruits, though.
phobophobia.
We'll need them to staff
Chance
the
of panic when a
facilities
squad
once
mate
they're built.
panics. So
Commander
she'll panic
against
when
the
somebody else
aliens
panics.
day in and
So
day out is no
there is a way
easy
of getting rid of
task.
them, but I haven't got
Eventually,
access to that just
stress
yet.
takes its toll in various ways.
So I
We'll
can
need
pop
to
this
keep
guy
an
in
eye
here
on
to
each
reduce the
soldier to
construction
manage
time.
their
So I'm going to do that,
traits.
and then I'll use him to clear these areas as we go. So that's that. I'm going to leave it here, as I said, and yeah, we'll pick it up on the next episode. I haven't decided just yet as to when these will roll out, so I'm going to probably post it on the weekend, but if you guys let me know as and when, if you have a preferred time, maybe I can pop that out. If you liked what you liked, that doesn't make sense. If you liked what you've seen, let me know. If you've got any feedback, let me know. Be very much appreciated. Any support generally is hugely appreciated. If you want to see more of XCOM 2, more importantly, then let me know, and I shall keep recording as we go. Also, let me know if you're happy with me to go into the back of this and customize the troops, or if you want me to show you how I'm doing that and what I'm doing with them. And I'm also, because this game is so cool that it lets you create people, why not have the cool thing of getting you guys in here as well? So if you want yourself to be in my troop of people, let me know, and yeah, we'll make you. If you send me a PM or DM or whatever the hell you call them, I'll see if I can get you in the game. You know, so for example, if you want to be in the game, I can pop you in, because we know that we can change this guy's name, we can change everything about him. He doesn't have to be Rookie Fergus Murphy. He could be Rookie Joe Blogs. So yeah, I think that would be quite cool. So it could just be me who's thinking that's cool, I don't know. But let me know, that would be a really fun idea. I guess maybe then we'll have to really make sure that we don't lose anybody then, right? Because we don't want to lose any of our viewers. So, so great. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave feedback on any of the points that I've raised. And yeah, I hope to see you again next time. But for now, take care.